Yo, everybody, welcome. What up, Wally here? What's up? Uh, let's get ready to play some baseball. Opening day. So we're going to do something a little different. I'm usually playing the Cubs, but we're going to do something different today. We're going to play right now what game is happening on Netflix. We are going to play the Giants versus the Yankees. Yeah, I know. It's you and me. But that's how you build a channel. If there's only one or two people watching a day, you know. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, we're gonna have a fun night. It's opening day, and yeah, staying true to my baseball right now. Yeah. So we're gonna try to uh, 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 so let's get ready for this. LOL. Gonna send an invite to Cam. I tried something I really like tonight. I might see if we can do this. See if we can. Ah, ah, ah.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
I appreciate people stopping by. Because I'm all by myself. Really? Network error? Yeah, it's going to say that. Let's see something. Let's online. We're going to do something. I don't know. Smash that like, everybody. All righty. Yeah, huh. Yeah. I figured that was going to not work. Warning, Ethernet playing. Okay. Wow, this is interesting. View Xbox. I do not want to invite a friend. Yeah, I know. I don't have anybody. But this is so weird. Okay. All right. Search for a legend. No, hold on. See, it's not going to let me play online.
Welcome back to San Francisco, Tony Vitello.
All right. I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah, it's not. I'm going to have to maybe play the old one then. Ah. Okay. This is weird. Oh, retro online. Okay. Okay. I was thinking other. All right. Well, let's see who plays. Oh, wow. Okay. Difficult. Rookie. Quick count. All right. Yep. Let's see how bad I really stink with this because. All right. Opponent ready. Oh, great. The opponent is ready. Just go ahead and play.
Just about to get started.
Leading off
Michael
the
Busch
for the
now
Cubs,
at the plate.
The first baseman, number 29, Michael Busch.
And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Alex Bregman. Sanchez. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got to come in, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
In the air to left center. Kemp moving under this one. And there's two away. It's an interesting thing when you consider.
Yes, I am. I am the
Is it
Cub.
more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because the Oh, now this one's blasted deep.
Put it on the
to
ball.
left. Way back there. On its way and out of here. A solo shot. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch swinging.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Trey Turner stands.
First opening day triple for Yankees since Johnny Damon in 2009. That's the caveman. Ball and 2 strikes to Caps Friction.
In for the Phillies.
Here we go.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick.
Yeah, I'm playing on the computer.
Indiana back in 2014. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong in position. And there's 2 away. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Yeah, I'm playing a real person.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And the 3-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Payoff pitch.
Yep.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
Yes, sir.
Second inning set to go. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Come on.
Sanchez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
Their timing's been off today, and they're trying to attack pitches they have no chance of driving anyway. I want to see a little patience out of them as this game progresses.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Just missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Inside, just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Moises Ballesteros. He was late there, strike 1. And time called prior to the 0-1. Swings through that one. Hunting for a hit, he pops it up the middle, and he knocks it down.
Batting it, the shortstop, Dansby.
2 outs, runner at first. So up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Tap foul at the plate. Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's Nico Horner. And that one fouled off. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just.
Now that's strike 3. Bottom of the second. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. And that one pulled foul. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Brandon Marsh stands in now and watches strike 1. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work up there.
Adolis Garcia stands in. Here leaves that one off the inside. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jacob Webb. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Here comes Real Muto. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. 2 down. This is Bryson Stott. Double steal. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that. New inning getting started. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him. 1 down. Now it's Alex Bregman. Fly to left his first time.
Alex Bregman.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This to third. Boom. Throws on to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Ian Happ. Fastball right back to the mound. Sends it to first. Happ is gone. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Otto Kemp. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong moving under it. And a quick out, number 1. Trey Turner now flied to right his first time. Fastball the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
That's out number 2. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong under it. And that'll do it. On to the 4th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4 hole, Seiya Suzuki. To the right side. Harper takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one almost got him.
Nope, that's inside.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one finds the zone. They're down 3-1. Draws the walk there.
Nope. Ball 4.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The designated hitter,
Moises Ballesteros will hit next.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings through it for the K. That's his 8th strikeout. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. This one in the air. And there's one down. And here comes Alec Bohm. Picked up a base hit to center his first time out. And that is out of play. Just missed. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
This one in the air, center field. And that quickly, 2 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Line drive. Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Waste no time there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. High fly ball out towards left field. And that should be extra bases. Marsh around third. He'll score and they tie it.
Found that way around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over.
Liner should be extra bases. Aim to score as a runner from third, and a 2-run ball game now. Around second is where you took. Safely into third, it's an RBI triple. So new pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Bobby Milner.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
0-1 down. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Struck him out swinging. They limit. Ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Late with the swing there. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Swings through that. Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in. And there's one away. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. So up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. And fouled off. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. And now it's Alex Bregman. Bregman goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Strike 2. Got it. That's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Phillies, Otto Kemp.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Tied him up inside with that one.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Just off the inside corner, and the count's full. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 7.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner.
Inside ball. Aye.
Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Takes it in for the out. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Two down, nobody on. Hitting the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Got him. That K is his third of the top of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. And a bunt towards third. And it's just foul. That was close. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. No outs, runner at first. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, left field. And a base hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Pitcher's away, so he... definitely pulled off it there.
The new pitcher in the game, Jose Alvarado.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Crow Armstrong jumps out of the way at ball one. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. That's in there. Time called down before the payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. Up the middle. The flip, and very nicely done for the out. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Now it's the DH, Moises Ballesteros. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Nope, that's inside.
Bohm The third overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Up and in at a count now 2-0. That's inside. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bush. One away, bottom of the sixth. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. He's 2 for 2. Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So digging in, Adolis Garcia. Swing and high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. And he brings it into the warning track. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Look at this. JT Realmuto.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Way inside. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Now a pop-up on the infield. Bregman drifts towards it, but it's the shortstop that gets there. And that is that. We go to the top of the seventh. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Bunting for a hit. On the run, throw to first. In time, got it. So here's Horner now.
Second base, Nico Horner.
And a swing and a miss. Swings through that one for strike 2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So back to the top of the order. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Inside, almost got him. Cuts on it and misses. That's the bottom of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Swings and misses. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies.
Now the left fielder, Otto Kemp.
Number 4, Otto Kemp.
Inside, ball 1.
Just missed. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That one way inside. Line drive, base hit down the line. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Yes, deep right field, way back, and he made him pay for that one, and they add on. It's 4-1. Here is Bryce Harper.
Strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Rip, but it curls foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Near the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a drive. That is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. So up now for Chicago. Alex Bregman, Brad Keller taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a foul ball. Hauls it in for the out. Ian Happ up to him. He's already homered in this game.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
On the ground. Stop. To first, 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next,
2 down, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. High fly ball out to center field. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
now pitching for the Cubs, number 45, Hunter Harvey.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Harvey, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Suzuki going back up, and that's going to bang against the wall. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough.
Base hit! Here comes Bohm around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much milked.
Runner up the dome. Pitch inside. Swing and a ball popped up. Bush takes it in for the out. 1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second, JT Realmuto now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong coming on, and there are 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one lifted to left. Pat gets under it, and that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Jhoan Duran.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Crow Armstrong checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. And a swing and a bouncer. Foul of first. Ouch, that one drilled him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
Up next for the Cubs.
So man aboard, Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Next is the designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cubbies with only one out left. Dansby Swanson stands in. And a big swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the...
This one in the air center field. Marsh settles underneath it. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Judge.
I tried head to head. It a little sluggish.
If I told you guys that the suggested narrative today would be Yankees score 7 runs in 5 innings and Judge strikes out 4 times, you would have said what? Opening day. That was absolutely not. You know what? Because it's meant to the West guys. You're looking at the lineup. 4, 5, and 6 going to use for them back. 4 hits in a row. So it's a testament to how deep this lineup and how good it is. 0-2 the Cats are Cody Bellinger. They don't need the league runs. Even though you have an MVP, it takes a team. It takes a deep lineup, and there are no holes. You probably want to step up against WF today. Keith Wynn trying to strand that leadoff walk. First, and will do just that. With back-to-back strikeouts, they'll be able to MVP bats. A rough night for their captains and a 7-0 lead for the Yankees. You're watching opening night presented by Adobe on Netflix.
All right, we're gonna play one more.
To present the importance. Hard work.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Atlanta Braves.
And going for Atlanta, Spencer Strider. How about a report on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second.
I think it was was really good. The 30 of us worked together, worked well.
Time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Just
That's
missing
inside.
there.
That's a ball.
Ball one. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Here's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a
Time out.
really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
The 0-1. Line to left. And foul ball.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That is third. The left
In half up to him. The half daddy. This one rips, but foul to the right. 2 down, nobody on.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Ripped on the ground a second to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Shaw should have this one. And there's one down. Now, Drake Baldwin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Smash down the left field line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Here is Matt Olson. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. And he'll pull him to second safely.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Austin Riley in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. Just got him on that one. Mike Yastrzemski up here. That one finds the zone. So 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Just missed it. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And there's a foul ball. Puts it away for the out. And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Sliced hard, but foul. Strider, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round. in 2020. Stays alive. Right side, fair ball, and he's out on the tag. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Olsen out his horse. And that'll do it. Back in Atlanta, Truist.
The second baseman, Albies. Now pitching for the Cubs.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift up.
Gets down, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody else. Next is the designated hitter, Eli White. Outside low, and it's 2-0. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that'll load the bases. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Golden opportunity right here. Squares and gets it down the left side. Makes it to first on a perfect bunt as they couldn't even get to that one. Here's Acuna. 0-1 so far. That one fouled off. 0-1 now. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. See you later. A 3-run homer. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. And there's one away. Here's Matt Olson now. He doubled home run in his first AB. Spoke to right, but he's got it. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time. No question about this one. It's out of here. Austin Riley goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Tattooed and gone. They do it again. To the homers. So 2 down. 2-2. Foul ball there. You'll walk. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To the right side. And it finds its way through. So 2 out now keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
It gets down, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
White swings through it for strike 1. Out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Atlanta, now it'll be the Cubs DH, Moises Ballesteros. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. One down. Dansby Swanson stands in. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And down on strikes. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Has to barehand it. Not in time. He's safe.
Dropping a drag bunt there. I love it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. The 0-1.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park, now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Makes the catch, 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Pulls that one foul.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
2 up, 2 down. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman. First pitch swinging.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That's a strike. On the ground right side. Olsen handles the chance. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strike. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
He's up.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah, shout out to our guy, Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
And there are 2 outs. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 2 for 2. Hit well, right field, way back. A solo shot. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And there's a hit. Here comes the throw. Back-to-back hits. And they were hit hard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit speed of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Ground ball to go. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Mauricio Dubon will hit next. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, so up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Backed off the plate that time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike 2. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now here is Moises Ballesteros. Fly to center his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side. The tag, and he's out. Inning over. Back at Truist.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 41, Cody Schwarber.
Fouled off left side.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And he grounds one to the right side. Uh-oh, wrong base as it goes to third. First and second and nobody out. Matt Olson now at the plate.
Ball.
Last couple of pitches, breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And they're all loaded up. Here comes Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped on a line to center for Armstrong. On the move. He's got it. Runner tags from third. In comes the run from third to add on.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
So the two managers, Casey Schmidt, with that pitch, and hit into a fielder's choice tonight on the punt from third. For Jacks. Two pitchers for bottom. 1, 2, 3, bottom of the second. 7-0 Yankees.
All right, guys, I'm actually getting tired. So we're going to end this, and then there might be a show Friday. Just stay tuned for extra point. So everybody have a good night. Thank you, Tommy, for coming in. Thank you, Tiff, for coming in. Thanks everybody for coming in. Yeah, it's pretty slow over here on this channel, but we just keep moving on. I said I would do it 7 days in a row this week on this channel. I might switch it over to the gaming channel just to see what the numbers are. I do appreciate everybody coming in. I appreciate everybody sticking with me. Adios, amigos. See you later. Too sweet. Good night. Enjoy opening game baseball tonight. It's been exciting. So baseball is back. Too sweet. Good night. Adios.